Substitution, our next topic. You should be able to differentiate between a formula and an equation. Calculate variables by method of substitution. Before we dive into substitution, there are three definitions I want us to revisit. An equation is a way of equating two expressions. An example of an equation might be something like this. xy is equals to b minus a, where xy is an expression on one side and b minus a is another expression on the other side. An equation may also be a way of equating a variable and an expression. Example: a is equals to a equals to half times b times h, where b and h stands for base and height respectively, and where a is the variable on one side of the formula or equation, and the half times b times h is an expression on the other side. The two expressions are separated by the equality sign. A variable is a quantity with unknown value. A variable is the opposite of a constant. While a variable is a quantity with unknown value, a constant is an integer or rational number, so it is a known value. Variables are represented by English letters such as x, y, z, p, q, r, and so on. They may also be represented by Greek alphabets or symbols: alpha, beta, gamma, theta, and so on. A formula is an equation containing a variable on one side and an expression on the other side. So a formula is an equation, but the type of equation that has a variable on one side and an expression on the other side. So I'm still going to use that example. A is equals to half times b times h, where a is the variable on one side of the equation and is also known as the subject of the formula. A formula should contain two or more variables, one of which is the subject of the formula. Substitution is a mathematical process used to find the value of the subject of the formula by substituting the values of the other variables into the equation. In substitution, therefore, the values of the other variables should be revealed. Let's elaborate this with an example. Use the formula a equals to half times b times h to calculate the area of a triangle of base 5 cm and height 10 cm. It is clear from this equation that a is the subject of the formula. It also stands for the area of the triangle. But a is not the only variable. B and h are also variables on the other side of the expression of the equation. B and h. For a to be calculated, the values of B and H must be revealed, and they have been revealed as 5 cm and 10 cm respectively. So for this question, we are going to say B is equals to 5 and H is equals to 10. We are going to substitute these values into the formula. This equation will now translate into this. A is equals to, this is A. Half multiplied by 5 multiplied by 10. Five replaces B. Then 10 replaces H. That's 25 centimeter. Let's look at another example. The relationship between temperature in degrees Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius is given by F equals to 9C over 5 plus 32. Find F when C equals to 25. Okay. We have that F equals to 9C over 5 plus 32. From this, F is the subject of the formula. It is the variable on one side of the equation. So to calculate F, the value of C has to be revealed. That's the other variable on the other side of the equation. And we are lucky it has been given as 25. So we're going to substitute it into the formula. So this now becomes F is equals to 9 multiplied by 25 instead of C, all over 5 plus 32. Let's try to solve this using BODMAS. Division comes first before multiplication. Or the other way around. So 5 into 25 is 5. 5 here 1, 5 here 25 is 5. So this now becomes 9 multiplied by 5 plus 32. Multiplication takes precedence over addition. Multiplication takes precedence over addition. 9 multiplied by 5 is 40 plus 32. Addition comes last. 40 plus 32 gives 72. So the subject of the formula, which is F, is equals to 72 degree Fahrenheit. That clinches it.